Good evening, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Jack Vader by my side, as always. My main man, Mando.
Hey, everybody.
Man, how's everything, brother?
Really good.
Okay, so last couple weeks we've been bouncing around different IPs.
Yep.
Did the G.I. Joe classified stuff, and we did the with the Marvel Legends X-Men 97. So want to get back to our bread and butter, and that's what we're doing tonight. Yeah. Okay, and I'm glad we did. It's got a nice little play set. This was actually a lot cooler than I thought it was. So tell everybody what we got tonight.
Today we have the Nevarro Cantina playset.
Vintage collection of Nevarro Cantina playset. And guys, I've had this for a while now, and I wish I would have opened it up and checked it out first, because it's one of those ones that you could kind of mix and match and change it around a little bit. And I like those because if you get a couple of them, you can actually build them up and build something a little bit different. Yeah. So with that said, guys,
really big display.
Yeah. Well, you can make a nice big display. So with that, let's get into it, guys. Starting off with the packaging. Okay, if you're a fan of the show and you've been here before, you already know that I love this vintage collection style packaging. This is the vintage collection, the vintage style packaging we all grew up with in the 80s. Got the Kenner logo on there. Also got the Hasbro, got the Star Wars vintage collection logo on there. And the only update would be to where it says The Mandalorian instead of whatever the original trilogy would have said. And that's because it's from this television show. So I love it, looks good. More artwork on the sides, and it just shows all the different accessories and stuff. And also comes with a figure, so always a plus when you get that. And does not come with these figures here. So let's get that out of the way. All right. Right out of the box, let's look at this figure first. Comes with a carded figure, man. And I love when it comes with a carded figure, because, Mando, the newer stuff that comes with what?
It comes like a little paper bag.
Little paper bag, man. And, you know, and it's always like a big plus when you get something like this, because, man, it feels like we get so much more out of it. Okay, and the whole time I thought this was a Dark Trooper that I was getting out of here, but it's an Imperial Death Trooper. So pretty cool, and I don't have one of these yet. So different card, because it's the Nevarro carded version, so it's gonna be a little bit different from the standard one. And the number, for those who care, is VC220. All right, let's get that out of the way. Here it is. All right, guys, I don't have IG11,
sadly.
So we use an IG88. Mando, take us through this scene. You set this up, and this is your show, your namesake.
Yep.
The reason you got into Star Wars big time. Tell us what's going on in this scene.
Okay, so as I remember, what's it called? The people who have the stormtroopers hunt them down, and they go into this bar, and then they start shooting at the place, and then they sneak out, and IG-11 runs out and starts shooting everybody. Starts
destroying everybody.
Yeah.
So that was the first time we saw that IG bot just go out, the bounty hunter bot just go out there. I mean, there's guns everywhere, and it was a really cool scene. And guys, this thing looks pretty cool. So it does not come with any of these figures here, okay? The only figure that it comes with, I didn't set up. I just want to leave that card so I can show you guys. But right out of the box, like I said, this thing, you can move it around. I got it set up to where I got this wall here and this doorway here. Okay, the doorway, some of the features that it comes with, let me get this Dark Trooper out of the way, is you can set it up with the cardboard back. And this is like a kind of like a throwback to the old Kenner days, because it would have came with like little cardboard back. And there's the door there. So you can leave this in, leave this out, and maybe set up somebody behind it like they're coming in, have a backdrop. There's a lot of stuff you can do here. So very cool, very cool feature. Mando, you set this up with all the bottles and stuff, so take us through, man. How hard was it to get all these parts and pieces together?
Very. It's a little puzzle with these little circle things.
So right here, and I don't know what these are, but this is going to be typical in a space bar. You got these little these little frames, and you got these globes inside. Looks like one was busted open. There's probably bottles of liquor.
I hate these little shot glasses.
And the shot glasses. These shot glasses are so small, and there's no way to like put them like on a peg or anything, so you got to kind of leave it there. And it comes with these two stools, and here we got Mando. He's in there having a few, is he not?
Yeah.
So somehow my Mando was able to put this shot glass in his hand. He's able to hold it pretty good. Looks pretty good there. Okay, then right behind him over here on this table, we got a couple of bottles, and these are kind of together. And I don't want to touch it because it'll definitely knock these over. But lots of sweet little accessories.
There's one empty and there's one full.
Yeah, man. So it looks really good. Like I said, I'm going to get a couple more of these, because these are all interchangeable, and you can kind of set these up. I could probably build up a nice little bar diorama. Yeah. And you see this background here. This is where they set up that repeating blaster is what that thing was. Yeah. It was like something Jason Ventura has in The Predator, and they just mowed that whole place down. And you can see all the windows been busted out and all that. So, and another cool little feature, and Mando, you probably didn't know this, I didn't show you. Okay, so in the back you got these little latches.
Oh, I did not know that.
Okay, so you can take this out, and you can replace it upside down
Whoa.
with the side that is not all shot up from the revolving blaster.
Yeah, that's cool.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Let me get this.
So like you can either have it as like a normal like bar or a shot up bar.
Before and after. Before and after. So there it is, guys, and pretty cool little feature. And that's also made of cardboard. It's very similar to this. You know, it's going to have thick corrugated cardboard, and it's very smooth and laminate on one side. So it looks really good. All right, let's get a nice wide shot of this again. Mandy did a real good job setting this up. Looks really good.
Thank you.
So final thoughts. What do you think about this set?
I think it's really, really good, but I always have to say it. Those bottles are very annoying to put up.
They are. Well, they should have definitely had those bottles like all stuck together at the bottom. Maybe we'd have one solid piece of plastic at the bottom that would kind of slide into the desk or something. Yeah. But you definitely want to do something. What I'm probably going to do is just super glue them to the table, and that way they don't get lost, because they're so small, they're so detailed. You know, I don't want to lose them, and they look great. And they're so small that you would absolutely lose them if you just left them alone. So what do you think? Would you recommend this?
Absolutely.
I would too, guys. And like I said, I'm going to get a couple more of these bad boys, so stay tuned. I'm probably going to build up something like a little bigger cantina little area. And that's probably what they want to get out of us anyway. And I got no problem doing it, because we get the extra Death Trooper with it, or the Imperial Death Trooper with that. So with that said, guys, I'm going to give it a 2 thumbs up too, and I highly recommend it. And you can go get them on Amazon right now. I think they're on sale. So that's where I'm probably going to go right after this review. So with that said, guys, thank you for coming out, and I'm going to take us out tonight. Okay. May the sun be in your face, may the wind be at your back, and may the force be with you, guys.